PW Live right now.
Big Daddy.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, everybody. Y'all better say good morning to me because it is 4:11 where I am. 7:11 where you are. Everybody just throw it in the comments. We online. We online. Can y'all hear me? We online. Throw that in there. We online. We are online. Everybody jump in. Good morning, Jada. Good morning, Bria. Good morning, Wanda. Good morning, Sylvia. We online. It's 4:12 in the morning. Um, if God gives me a great grace, I'll be able to fall back to sleep after this. I got a long day ahead of me, but God is my help. Come on, let's get it. Let's get it. I'm waking up. You wake up too. Everybody hit like, hit share. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, it is. It's 4:12 where I am. Carrie, good morning. And I've had a extensive week here in Las Vegas. I'm here in Las Vegas doing revival at my mother and father's church, as you all can see. Would you hit like? Would you hit share? Tag about 3 people. Lance Minor, good morning. Yeah, as y'all can see, I'm in my mother's office. I didn't know. Good morning, whoever you are. Can y'all hear me today? Daku, good morning. Good morning. Can y'all hear me? My mic had a complication. Victoria, yeah, I hear you. Diamond. Okay, yeah. So I'm here in Las Vegas, and I've been preaching Monday, Tuesday, and tonight's the last night, Wednesday, right? So services has started at 6:30 every day. Bless you, Crystal. Good morning. Good morning, Vincina. I want you to tag 3 people, tag a family member, a coworker, and a friend, and I want you to hit share. And so today we're online now for 30 minutes or so. It's probably going to be closer to 30 minutes. And while you're waiting, grab Isaiah 60 and Matthew 5. I see Niaki in the comments. We've been praying for you this week. So good to see you here with us. And we pray that God will give you grace to recover quickly. So, yes, 7 a.m. now. And then tonight at 6:30, we'll be back online to go deeper into Bible study, especially about what I'm getting ready to tell you. Because I'm gonna try to give it to you and go back to sleep. You ever know, you know what it's like to wake up, but then you're doing everything in your mind to tell yourself not to wake up. I don't know how this is gonna work, but that's what I'm doing this morning. No, it ain't really 7 o'clock where you are. Come on, grace to wake up. Matter of fact, today I'm praying for grace to go back to sleep. You know, this week I've been teaching out of 1 Kings 19 about the prophet Elijah, and I've been teaching it. I ended up teaching the same text for 2 nights. Hopefully, the Lord will let me get away from it tonight. But everybody, throw this in the comments: angels in the wilderness. That's really what I've been teaching since I've been here in Las Vegas. I've been hearing the Lord um, confirm that as my assignment. Angels in the wilderness, right? Um, um, that no matter how wild life gets, God assigns angels to me, and the angels have. It's been an incredible time that we've had to share, and I'm excited about. Are you ready? Tonight at 6:30, I'll be back on. Um, so that we can continue further into Bible study. But I really woke up this morning, Gladys, because I really wanted to make sure you had clarity for what God is saying to us as a church in this season. Everybody throw this in the comments. It never went out. Come on, put that in there. It never went out. Angels in the wilderness. Ain't that something? That even in them times when you feel like you all by yourself, God will assign an angel to you to make sure you don't die here. Man, that was powerful. Come on, throw that in there. It never went out. It never went. Come on, it never went out. Good morning, Murphy. Matthew, Isaiah chapter 60 is where we've been focused for the last couple of weeks, and it's probably where my heart will be for the next couple of weeks. As you all know that by now, I really wait to hear what God is saying for us or to us in this season. And as I search the scriptures and discern what the Lord's saying to me, He's landed me at Isaiah chapter 60. I want to begin at verse 1. I want to begin at verse 1. And I want to read verse 1 through verse 3 of Isaiah chapter 60. And then I want to go to Matthew chapter 5. Pastor, why is this important that you understand? It never went out. Isaiah chapter 60 says, "Arise, shine, for your light has come." I'm in verse 1. "And the glory of the Lord rises to shine on you. For the glory of the Lord rises to shine on you." You know, I grew up in that Baptist church. I did. I did. I grew up Baptist. And in the church I grew up in, the deacons used to sing a song in my youth that that I didn't understand. It used to say, "Shine on me. Let the light from the lighthouse now shine on me." Now here's what I need you to understand in this season, because you've heard me teach about how tough seasons are going to be. You've heard me teach about how frustrating seasons are going to be. You've heard certain seasons are going to be. But I really hope you have enough faith to wrap your faith around this word. Okay. Um, and what is the word? I need everybody to throw this in the comments. The light is on. Come on. The light that's on. Matter of fact, BOFFUM, both of them. Which light are you talking about? The light on me and the light in me. They're both on. Minister Joe, I love you. Good morning. I pray you have an incredible Wednesday. I do. And I pray for all that are headed to school or whatever scholastic space they're assigned to. Okay. Okay. I pray God gives us grace for this day. The light is on. But Pastor, what light are you talking about? The light on me and the light in me. Both of them. Both of them. Both of them. The light that's on me and the light that's in me. They both are God's light. Now, I need you to get this. I need you to go into work today. I need you to go into school today. I need you to go into whatever place God is sending you today. Not in a spirit of arrogance, but in a spirit of confidence, security, that the light of God is shining on me. Now I want you to get this now. I need you to get this. Good morning, Lisa. Look at verse 2 of Isaiah chapter 6. Darkness as black as night covers the nations of the earth, but the glory of the Lord rises and appears over you. I need you to see this. While darkness as black as night overtakes them, the glory of the Lord is resting on you. Look at verse 3. Look at verse 3. I really want you all to get this. All the nations will come to your light. Wait. All the nations. God is sending people from everywhere to learn from you. You remember that song? This little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine. Right? Right? Hold on. Let it shine. I don't want you to miss this. That radiance speaks to the reach or the influence or the illumination of your influence. Now, I want you to, this is I hope this ain't too much at 7 in the morning. The illumination of your influence, that what God is getting ready to do. And here's what's crazy. It's not even what he's getting ready to do. It's what he's doing right now. And your faith has to rest in this, that in this space, he's going to let your light shine, but he's getting ready to let you see how bright your light can get. No. The the places God's about to set you in, the connections God's about to allow you to make, the doors God is about to open. And I really pray y'all are receiving this. He's getting ready to show you how bright your light can get. Because some of you, like Israel in the text, you been dim for a while, Reverend Ray. Life been kind of dark. Life been a little. And here's what's crazy: you've never actually had a chance where resources meet potential. See this. He says you're about to see how bright you've been. Y'all don't like this. Throw this in the comments. The whole time. No, 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 Carrie. It's not like you just got this. God had you in a space where he limited how much light gets out. We don't like this kind of stuff. Oh, you have been this bright the whole time. And what God's about to do, I'm in verse 3. I'm in verse 3 of Isaiah chapter 60. I'm getting ready to turn that light that's in you. I'm about to turn my light on you. And then nations will come and see. Everybody throw this in the comments. Don't take it personal. That's a whole nother lesson. Don't take it personal. Everybody who's coming to look at you won't love you. There will be people who are influenced by your light that you cannot allow to gain entrance into your life. They are not coming to be a part of your life. They are coming to see your light. So make a separation. Don't take it personal. Ooh. Now here's what's crazy. Okay? God about to show you how bright you've been the whole time. He about to pay you on the level of money you should have been making. Huh? Huh? In other words, in other words, resources, don't take it personal. You ready for this, April? There will this is gonna be too much anymore. I really want to tell my body to go back to sleep. I'm gonna be so mad at y'all if I can't go back to sleep out here in Las Vegas. I'm gonna be so mad at y'all. If because I don't want to wake up too much. That's why I'm trying not to do too much because I don't want to wake up. I'm telling myself to go to sleep. I'm seriously. I don't have time for this. Okay, he's gonna show you how bright you've been the whole time. Well, here's the question. Um, um, well, Pastor, how do you know that God gave me a light? I don't want you to miss this. Everybody throw this in the comments. How light works. How light works. How light works. Feel like because you don't see light, you don't have light. You see, some of you feel like because it don't look like that you don't have light. No, no, but let's deal with this. How light works. How light works. When God created you, the creation was not complete until he put this little light in you. Now every person that's designed by the Lord is designed with a light. Now don't miss this. Joseph, you might like this part. Every person that's been created by the Lord has also been created with the light. When God creates you, he puts a light in you, right? And when he sends you to this dark world, he turns your light on. Here was the lie. You thought your light came on when you were 18. You thought your light came on when you were 21. You thought your light was going to come on when you got married or when you had kids. No, the light came on the moment you opened your eyes, which is why the fight started the moment you got here. This is how light works. God creates us, and after God creates us, he puts a light inside of us. After God creates us and puts a light inside of us, he sends us to a dark world. Here's what's crazy. From That's why Herod hated Jesus. It's why Nebuchadnezzar hated the three Hebrew boys. It's simply because there's something that God made in you that for some reason they couldn't break in you, huh? Since you were born, this light's been on you. You've had enemies because of it. You've had opportunities because of it. You've had people want to get close to you. You've had people wanted to cut you off because of it, because your light's been shining ever since you got here. Well, the question becomes, well, Pastor, if I've had a light the whole time, why haven't I been bright the whole time? If I, you mean tell me, I've had a light, but so if I had a light this whole time, PW, I knew I was gifted, I was skilled, I knew I was good, I knew I was talented. But for some reason, it seems like my light is not affecting my darkness. If light's supposed to cancel out darkness, there's some of you that's like, Pastor, there's no way I've got light in me. And there's so much darkness around me. Well, see, this is the thing that I'm trying to get you to understand about how light works. God, when He creates you, He puts a light in you and then sends you to a dark world. The darkness is attracted to the light. Not to, I told you I won't take it personal. As you go into the, as you, it'll be, it won't be so hard on your heart if you accept why they love you. Don't you take it personal. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Don't take it personal. What do you mean, Pastor? There's some of you on this line that can be honest and say the devil's been trying to destroy your life. Whether it was a second grade teacher, it might have been a failed relationship, it might have been an intimidated supervisor, but it seems like since the moment you got to earth, you can trace back spaces and scenes in your life where you can see that no, the only assignment of that attack, it was not to take my life. It was to take my light. God gave me this unique thing that makes me me. God gave me this unique ability to move like I do, think like I do, walk like I do, talk like I do, feel like I do, interpret like I see. People keep saying, "Well, what is your sauce?" I am the sauce. It's the light that God. I'm trying not to wake these people's neighbors up at 4:30 in the morning. That's how the light works, right? So here's the thing. This entire time, the enemy has been trying to destroy my light because my life is off limits. Just to remind yourself, because I don't want you to let the devil's threats. That's what I've been preaching about here in 1 Kings chapter 19. You letting Jezebel's threats drive you crazy and worrying about something that probably won't even happen. Just throw that in the. I need you to put that in the comments. My life is off limits. My life off limits. Okay. So God says you're about to see how bright it's gonna get. But here's the thing. But why is it just getting bright now? No, for real. It's like, why haven't I been this bright the whole time? And I asked the Lord, I said, Lord, so okay, I see that the light is on in Isaiah chapter 60. But here's the question. We go out. Now this is something to think about. Because there are a lot of you on the line that the devil deceived you in a dark season and made you believe that your light went out. It changed you. You survived some situations that were absolutely designed to snuff out that light inside of you. And I don't know, is there anybody on this line that's ever had a season or a couple seasons or even in a season right now where you kind of get lost in the fog of reality, where you hit this spot where it's like you don't even plan to live. Your only goal is to survive. No. Have you got, but it's foggy, you know? It's the kind of faith that kind of wakes you up in the morning, but it's not it's hard to see through the fog. No. You ever been there where you felt like, what's wrong with me? I'm not moving like I used to move, believing like I used to believe, trying like I used to try. My hope is fractured. I don't talk to me. You ever have those seasons when it just feels like dots aren't connecting? Huh? Uh Dots aren't connecting, visions aren't clear, relationships aren't reassuring. Come on. Anybody ever had to have faith on foggy days? Talk to me. No. And there's some of you right now. And here's the thing. I want you to get that there are some seasons when surviving accomplish the assignment. I'm gonna be so mad at y'all if I can't go back to sleep because I feel my spirit waking up. And if my spirit wake up, that means my flesh coming next. Go to sleep. Y'all don't be believing me when I say I understand Jeremiah when he says a word that's like fire. I know I got to give you this, and in order for me to fulfill my assignment, you need what God's telling me to fulfill yours. And one thing I want to minister to today are the people who are being faithful in foggy seasons. No. I'm talking about that's been trying to push, and you know what it's like to dress the part. Hold on, what the faking it until you make it. And you start wondering, man, did I lose it? Am I too late? Am I too old? Am I too young? Is it beyond me? Have I missed my window? Have I missed my time? No, none of that is the case. So why isn't my light shining? Okay, Matthew 5, verse number 15. Matthew 5, verse number 15. This is what's crazy. Look at what God says. No one lights a lamp and then puts it under a basket. That's stupid. But a lamp instead is placed on a stand so that it can give light to the whole house. Wait a minute. So Matthew 5 tells us how light works. When God creates me, he puts a light in me. Once he puts a light in me, he sends me into a dark world. This big, dark world is attracted to this little old light in me. And that little light in me is doing its best to shine on its own. That's every day of your life, right? Shining on its own. You're at work and it's shining. You're at school and it's shining. You're at home and it's shining. You're actually walking through the neighborhood and it's shining. It's like everywhere I go, I'm going to let my little light shine all in my home, right? I'm going to let my little light shine down in my school. I'm going to let my little light shine. But here's what's crazy. My little light can only do so much shining. So why would you give me a light and limit the shine? Oh, oh, Victoria, did that bless you the way it blessed me? And there's some of you that are exhausted. Some of you are depressed. Some of you are tired because your little light has been doing its best. It's been a lot of darkness for your little light. It's been a lot of darkness around you coming against the light that God has put in you. And you've tried to hold on to your faith through the foggy days. Here's what's crazy. Matthew 5 says, no one gives a light and then puts a bush or a basket on top of it. There's no point in wasting good light. Oh, instead, the lamp is placed on a stand where it can give light to the whole house. Wait, hold on. So God gave me a light, sent me to a dark earth, and after he gave me a light, sent me to a dark earth, you mean to tell me he limited my shine? Well, why would he do that? Oh, why would he do that? Okay, okay, Isaiah chapter 60, verse 10. And I'm gonna give it to you. Ryan, you got that? Okay. And here's why everywhere you go, you got the same problem. Because everywhere you go, you got the same light. I'm going to read this and I'm done. Everywhere you go, you got the same problem. Open your mouth and shout, everywhere I go, I got the same light. That's why I know I've been anointed for authenticity, because what comes against my light is consistent. Okay, Isaiah 60, look at verse 10. All right, verse 10b. Verse 10b. That means the B clause of verse 10. Okay. Okay. I'm not touching that before Sunday. But look at what he said. For though I have destroyed you in my anger, I will now have mercy on you through my grace. Ooh. Though I have destroyed you in my anger, now I'm about to have mercy on you with my grace. Okay, you ready? Here it is. Let me bring this home. Go back to bed. When God creates you, how light works, he creates you and then he puts a light in you, right? Huh? He puts a light in you, Asia. And when he puts that light in you, he sends you with your little light into this big old dark world. And then this big old dark world is attracted to your little light. That's what feels like depression. That's what feels that anxiety that comes against you. Watch this. So then this dark world comes against your little light. And here you are frustrated because your little light has dealt with a lot of darkness. But here's what's been crazy. The whole time while you've been in this foggy spot, it seems like darkness is overtaking light, and it seems like sometimes the light don't work. How do we say that, Pastor? Because in Isaiah chapter 60, Israel's disobedience has caused them to live in exile. I'm teaching this lesson tonight, and you bet not miss it. Everybody throw it in the comments. I'm out the way. I'm out the way. Here's the point. How is it that I've been shining, but I've never been this bright? How is it that I've been lit, but me being lit hadn't lighted the load? It's simple. Because when God creates you, he puts a light in you. And when he puts a light in you, he sends you to this dark world. And then the darkness of this world tries to snuff out your light. And because the darkness is a lot for your light, because your light has been enough, the light gets tired, the light gets bored, the light gets exhausted, and the light wants to quit. But what is different now, Pastor? Remember, I told you that your life don't have one light, it has two. Well, which one of them, Pastor? Is God turning on? What's the two lights, church? I'm going to see if y'all was listening. You'd have made me wake up at 4. I'm going to see if you was listening. Y'all better help me write these papers today. If I can't go back to sleep, What are the two lights? What are the two lights? What are the two lights? Let me see if y'all was listening. Okay, almost. Okay, Bria, you got it. Murphy said in and out. Murphy, how's the light gonna be in and out here? Hold on. Nia, can you see this? The light in me and the light on me. Now wait, what's different about this season versus all the others? You know why your faith has been foggy, Brittany? Because these last couple of chapters, you've been living off of one light. This is some good teaching. And if I don't go back to sleep, I'm about to just get on live and teach for the rest of the day. And y'all all better sit on here. Y'all all better sit on here with me. Y'all. You don't woke me up. Hold on. You know why life has been heavy? Because you've been working with one light. This entire time, you've been working with the light that's in you. You're about to see how bright it gets. You're about to burn brighter than you've ever burned before because this whole time you've been working with one light. You've been fighting the fog with the light that's in you. God said, PW, you got to wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning to give my people a word. It's important that you give them this word because I need them to understand how light works. He sends me to this earth with the light that's in me. But then when he begins to trust me, then when he begins to trust me, then then there are some versions of me that he could not shine at the time. There were some versions of me that he could not illuminate at the time. So what he did is he put a bucket over me, not to snuff out my light, but to preserve it. Oh, I don't hear nobody. See, some of you think you've been hidden, and the truth is you were never hidden. You were preserved. He didn't use the bucket to destroy your light. He used the bucket to protect your light. Here's what's crazy. When God created you, when God created you, he put a light in you. When he put this light in you, he sent you to this dark world. This dark world start looking at your light and coming from everywhere. And your faith has been foggy because you've been living off of one light. But now you're about to see how bright you really are. You're getting ready to walk into spaces worthy of the light God put on you. And you're going to wonder, well, what's different about this season than the last? In the last seasons, you were living off the light in you. But after he puts this light in you, God designates certain seasons. Well, what he does, Deidre, is he takes the light that's in you, and then he takes his light and shines it on you. And when God turns the light on, no devil in hell can deny your radiance. Vicky, when God turns the light on, people come from everywhere to see your radiance. When God turns the light on, opportunities are created, doors fly open when God turns the light on. And what I've been assigned to tell you this morning is that your light is on. Huh? Your light is on. Your light is on. But then the Lord said, tell them the truth. It's not just that your light is on. The truth Apostle, my brother, the truth is not just that your light is on. Look at me. In spite of how foggy it's been, in spite of how heavy it's been, not only has your light always been on, not only is it on, everybody declare it never went out. You are you on your worst day. Your light is on when your spirit is off. Because God never gave you a light intending to hide it, but because he couldn't trust you, he had to just be encouraged. I'm going to be back on tonight. I'm going to be back on 6:30. Y'all better be. If I can't go to sleep, I'm about to call all y'all cell phones right now and just talk. What you doing? It is 4:30 in Las Vegas. What time is it? 4:51. What am I supposed to do for the rest of the day? God bless you, church. I pray that you go into your different spaces of assignment with a fresh grace for the day. And Father, as we leave this space and go into the places that you've assigned us and designated us, I pray that you release to us grace for this day. Give us this day our daily bread. And I pray that as these your people go and represent you in whatever spaces of responsibility you've given us, I pray that you let our light so shine that men may see our good works and glorify the Father who is in heaven. We'll be careful to give your name the praise, the honor, and the glory. It's in Jesus' name. Everybody said, thank God and amen. Okay, I love you all. I pray that this morning was a blessing to you. I really do. I really do. I pray it was a blessing. If you're tithing this morning, the information is on the screen. All of you that are paying your tithe, I want to challenge you to do so today. If you're texting to give, you're texting NL Give to 84576. Don't forget this evening at 6:30, I will be back on live. That's crazy. This is a crazy day. But I'm on because I feel this word and I gotta get it out. I got a word and I gotta get it out. Those of you that are paying your tithe, the information is right there. If you haven't planted that supernatural seed of $60, I want to challenge you to make sure that you do so as we're teaching after 60. And I want to challenge those of you that are led to give to the Lord to do that on this morning, okay? And we're believing God to meet us in an incredible way, okay? I want you to go into your different places, put a smile on your face, represent God well, okay? Be nice to God's people. Be nice to them as God sends your light to be a blessing to their life. Y'all pray for me tonight. I'll be on 6:30. Then I'm going to leave and preach the last night of revival. The last night of revival is tonight. I'm going to preach, rush to that airport, get on that red eye, bring me home. And then in the morning, whew, y'all pray for me. I'm praying for you. You pray for me. I'll see you this weekend, 10 o'clock. Well, tonight, 6:30. Y'all pray my body go back to sleep. Bye-bye.
PW Live right now.
6:30.